What up, family? We're here to talk about five content creation myths. Five content creation myths that you have to stop believing. Five content creation myths that you got to stop believing because you know what? When it comes to content creation, we are all about elevation and we're all about ending the myths that you guys may be hearing, things that you may be thinking about. Well, why can't I get this done? Why can't I get certain things done? Or things that may be hesitating you and get hitting your content creation goals. So let's get right into it. Myth number one: the more content, the better. Not necessarily, right? Not necessarily. The more content, the better. No. The most important thing about content is about not only the consistency and the quantity of the content, because it's not, we just don't want you posting out content every day or three times a day. No, we want it to be great. We want it to be quality. We want it to actually mean something. We want it to actually yield results, right? If I, for example, I'm only posting once a day and I'm getting results from that one post, high engagement, high results, I don't necessarily have to feel the pressure to post three times a day, because if I stress myself to post three times a day, I may not put as good a content out, and those results and the yielding results may actually drop. Okay, so let's just take that one myth out. Myth number one: the more content, the better. Just because you post more content does not mean it's going to be better for you and your brand overall long term. And by the way, if you're watching this live, go ahead and drop a comment if you believe that is true. Again, the more content, the better. Not necessarily. That's myth number one. Going out the way. Number two, content marketing. Content marketing gives quick results. Not always. Not always. Like, let's just look at it like this: the number of people who go viral, for example, on social media is very, very low, right? So don't just think because I make this dope content or you make something really dope and you spend all this money, a videographer, special effects, that boom, we're gonna have you go out and you're gonna make a lot of money from it. It's not gonna happen like that. It's going to take years. Let me say that again. It is going to take years for most people to start making money, consistent money, good money off of their content. The difference between those people who make the money off the content and those who don't are the people who quit and the people who don't, right? So most people will start creating content and then they'll stop after a while. We noticed that. We noticed that they'll stop after, man, a couple of weeks of great content, a couple of months of great content. Man, I got views, I got engagement, I got all this stuff, but I'm not making money yet. It takes time. You got to show over a consistent period of time. Not only do before companies and people invest in you, but also before your community totally trust you to say, hey, are you going to be there all year? Are you going to be through every season? Are you just here for right now? Right? Because a lot of one hit, 10 hit wonders on social media, and all of a sudden they're gone. Like, nah, we're not about that life. So again, that's myth number two: content marketing gives quick results. Not always the case. In most cases, it will take years before you start getting like money and monetization off of this content. Also, just remember that. Number three, social media has not necessarily run email marketing. People think that they don't need to do email marketing anymore just because of content. Content will draw people to your page. It will let people know about your brand awareness. But that doesn't mean you don't have an email campaign anymore. That doesn't mean you don't need to collect emails. If anything, it actually means that you need to focus more on collecting data from your customers. You need to collect more information from your customers, emails, because at the end of the game, at the truth is, if you don't have social media, then what? If social media is gone, then what, right? You Social media has not outrun email marketing. It is not the case. You still need to collect emails, you need to collect phone numbers, and you need to be focused on that as part of your content creation strategy. Getting people to be looped in to your funnel, getting them to your link in your bio, getting them to your website, getting them to your particular platform so you can reach them off of social media. So do not forget about email marketing. Right now, for example, you already see it's pay to play online. It's pay to play online. I see right now, I see in on Instagram live we got over here, my friend Bernadette says, yes, it is the long game. Yes, it is the long game, Bernadette. And she says, you control your email and phone data. Yes, I totally agree with that. Listen, the myths are being broken. I'm telling you. You see, we got live engagement on Instagram, and if you guys are watching here on the YouTube replay, I appreciate it. Let's go to myth number 4. Myth number 4. Myth number videos aren't as important as other content formats. Now, listen. Here's the thing, videos are literally king. Just because we're focused on being omni-channel and being around other type of marketing materials like posters and magazine covers and all these different platforms where you're putting out content. Video is actually king right now, right? And we've been talking about it for the last 2 years, and it's also one of those things that we've been saying is actually taking over. Like, you can think about it. When you go to because one of those things where you think about it, you may say, hey man, I need to just focus on getting these great photos or these great covers from my website and these different things going. You need video. Like, no matter how you want to look at it, whether you're in a video, whether you get somebody else to do the video for you, whether you hire an actor, whether you hire an influencer, somebody needs to be in front of the camera doing video. So if you're not comfortable with video, you need to get someone else to do it for you. Video is king and queen, however you want to look at it. It is a super important with content creation. Don't just think because you have great looking aesthetics, great graphics, a great website. None of that stuff is going to matter without a great video content plan, right? And don't just, and another myth on top of that, I'll just add as a 4B, if you will, is that video is everything. Video is not everything. You do need the other things we talked about. You need pictures, you need still photos, you need those other images as well. It is not a one type of content that fits all, that's going to make all of you hit all of the marketing points, that's going to hit collect all audiences, that's going to be able to solve and engage all the audience, right? Some people are going to be engaged by video, some are going to be pictures, some need both. Some need live content, some need replays. Like, however it is, you need to be able to deliver all of that to them. And let's go into myth number 5. Myth number 5. My industry, my business, we don't need a content marketing plan. We don't need a content marketing strategy. We can just share what we do. We can just do what we do and share it. That is not true. I don't care what industry you are in, you need a content marketing strategy and plan. Listen, at the end of the day, you talk about a sales, like every business in the end of the day, let's go back to the core, wants to make money, right? Every business wants to make money. How do you make money? Let's take it step by step. You have a sales team, you have a sales plan. How do you make sales? Somebody has to make sales for you, right? Now, whether it's a sales team, whether it's a salesperson, whether it's the business, and you say everyone is a part of sales. What do they need? They need brand awareness to bring people in, and then so when they actually try to sell them something, it's credibility. How does that happen? We keep going down the funnel now. It's marketing. How do you get marketing out? What are people paying attention to these days? They're paying attention to their phone. They're paying attention to their phone more than they are their cable, right? They're before they watch TV. Every single time somebody has a dead moment in their life, they're looking at their phone, whether at a doctor's office, whether at the line at the grocery store, whether at the line at Chick-fil-A, whether in the line at the concert, whether they're at the concert, whether they're at the club, whether they're on a date, it doesn't matter. They're looking at their phone. So you need a content marketing strategy plan for your business. For That's as simple as that, whatever industry you're in. So do not think just because your business you feel like it's special, it's not. Everybody needs a content marketing strategy, a plan to move forward. Now, with that said, listen, I'm just glad you're here. Make sure you are tapped into my page. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. All these things that you're talking about, the good news is content creation. We're here for you on my page, Fit with CJ. I am a content creator, fitness influencer, but more so a digital marketer for anyone in small business, definitely, especially in the fitness, health, and wellness industry. So I'm glad you're here. Content creation, marketing plans. We are here. We got you on that. If you have questions about how to make one, drop them in the comments. I got you. Drop them in the comments. You know what? I'm more than willing to bring you here on the show. We will bring you here in the show, and you say, hey, you talk all about this content marketing. I need you to help me with one. Drop it in the comments. I got you. We'll pull you here live on the show, and we'll work through with it with you. And also, if you haven't already done so, check out the other replays I got on the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.